Your soulmate saying, before I walk away. There's one truth I never had the courage to tell you. My child, listen closely to me today. I am speaking to your heart because a profound moment is approaching fast. I have heard your silent prayers in the darkest hours of the night. There is a heavy truth sitting in the heart of the one I created just for you. They have been standing on the edge, thinking of walking away from hope forever. The secret they carry is the very title of this message I am sending you right now. Do not stop listening, because at the very end of this message I will give you a final revelation. I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow morning. You need to know this sign so you do not miss the blessing I am bringing. They are thinking, before I walk away, there is one truth I never had the courage to tell you. I am stepping in today because I cannot let them abandon your shared future. I am giving them the holy strength to finally speak what is buried deep in their soul. You have felt a sudden warmth recently, like a gentle hand resting on your shoulder. That is my sweet presence, comforting you while I work behind the scenes to help them. When you wake up in the quiet of the night, it is because their spirit is reaching for yours. Jesus says, I need you to take one final step of trust and let go of your past hurts. If your hands are closed tightly around old pain, you cannot receive this new blessing. Open your hands today so I can place this beautiful love right into your life. They have watched you from a distance, feeling completely unworthy of your pure heart. Their past has broken them, and they are terrified of ruining the peace you carry. But I am healing their deep wounds so they can find the courage to stand beside you. Stay with me until the end, for your ultimate blessing is drawing near. At the conclusion of this message, I will give you the final seal of peace. This seal will calm every anxious thought you have ever had about your love life. The unspoken truth they lack the courage to tell you is that you are their only safe place. They look at you and see the exact future I have written in heaven. Before they walk away from their own hope, I am forcing them to face this beautiful truth. I have seen every single tear you have cried when you thought you were completely alone. I was sitting right beside you on the edge of your bed during those lonely nights. I collected those tears, and I am turning your sorrow into a beautiful, lasting joy. The Lord says, do not turn away from my voice, because I am preparing your heart for a miracle. Your soulmate has been battling intense fear, convincing themselves they should just walk away silently. I am sending angels to block their exit and turn their heart back toward you. Keep this message playing until the very end, because the final revelation will change everything. I will tell you exactly what to look for when you wake up tomorrow. This sign will be the undeniable proof that this connection is ordained by my hand. They have drafted messages to you in their mind 1,000 times, only to delete them out of fear. They lack the courage to admit how deeply you have impacted their wandering soul. I am removing their cowardice today and replacing it with a bold, righteous confidence. Have you noticed random memories of them flashing through your mind out of nowhere? That is not a coincidence, it is a direct result of them praying for you. I am weaving your thoughts together so that you are both ready for the same moment. You must forgive those who broke your heart in the past so your spirit is clean. Your soulmate is coming to you with fresh eyes, and you must greet them with a fresh heart. Let go of the bitterness, because the truth they are bringing is pure and honest. Jesus says, "Before I walk away, they whisper to themselves, I wish I could tell them they are my everything." That is the truth they have hidden because they were afraid you would reject their fragile heart. I am showing them that your love is kind, patient, and completely safe. Do not leave this video yet, because the sign I will reveal at the end is crucial. If you click away now, you might overlook the precise blessing I have scheduled for your tomorrow. Stay in my presence and let my words wash away all of your heavy doubts. They have tried to run from this feeling, thinking it was too good to be true. Every time they try to walk away, I gently push their spirit back to your memory. They are finally realizing that they cannot escape the path I have paved for them. When you feel a sudden, unexplainable peace wash over you in the middle of a busy day, notice it. That is my voice telling you that your soulmate is currently thinking about your beautiful smile. I am bridging the physical distance between you with these gentle, unseen reminders of love. Trust me when I tell you that the waiting season is officially coming to a close. You have been so patient, enduring lonely holidays and quiet weekends without complaining. Your reward is arriving, and they are bringing the courage they once desperately lacked. The Lord says, "Their heart beats faster every single time your name is spoken or crosses their mind." The truth they never told you is that you revived a part of them that died long ago. Before they walk away into isolation, I am making them realize you are their lifeline. Listen closely and stay until the very last word of this message is spoken. I am going to wrap this message up with a final seal of peace that will protect your bond. You need this divine protection to ensure the enemy cannot steal your upcoming joy. Sometimes you wake up precisely at 3 in the morning with a heavy chest. Do not be afraid, because that is the exact moment they are crying out to me for guidance. I wake you up so your quiet prayers can meet theirs halfway across the darkness. I need you to surrender your timeline and fully trust in my perfect plan for you. You thought I had forgotten your desire for a loving partner, but I was simply preparing the best. I had to wait until they gathered the courage to tell you their hidden truth. They are standing at a crossroads right now, deciding whether to step forward or walk away. I am shining a bright light on the path that leads straight to your waiting arms. The truth they hold is too heavy to carry alone, and they are ready to share it. Jesus says, "I know you have questioned your own worth when previous relationships ended in terrible pain. I allowed those doors to close because they were never meant to be your permanent home. I was saving your precious heart for the one who will never dream of walking away. Stay right here with me, for the final revelation is drawing closer with every word. I am eager to share the specific sign with you so you can rest easy tonight. When you see this sign tomorrow, your heart will leap with a joyful, knowing peace. The courage they lacked was not about you, it was always about their own deep insecurities. They felt they could never measure up to the grace and kindness you naturally carry. I have shown them that love is not about perfection, but about walking the path together. You have felt unusually tired lately, even when you have slept a full night. That is because your spirit is working overtime, preparing the spiritual ground for this massive union. Rest in me, and let my hands do the heavy lifting for your upcoming future. I command you to release the fear of being abandoned that has haunted your past. The soulmate I am bringing you has a loyal heart that will remain steadfast through every storm. They are leaving behind their urge to walk away, and choosing to stay forever. The Lord says, "Before I walk away," they thought to themselves, "I must confess that I am deeply in love." This is the hidden truth that has been burning inside them like a quiet, consuming fire. I am turning that small spark into a brave flame that cannot be extinguished. Do not skip ahead or leave, because you are about to miss the most important blessing. The final sign I will reveal is a physical manifestation of my eternal promise to you. Keep your heart open and let my comforting voice guide you to the very end. They used to believe that true love was a fictional story meant for other people. Watching you live your life with such grace has completely dismantled their old, cynical beliefs. The truth they never told you is that you restored their faith in genuine love. When you smell a familiar, comforting scent out of nowhere, pay close attention. That is a heavenly hint that your soulmate is getting closer to your physical reality. I use these small, gentle signs to keep your hope alive during the final stretch of waiting. You must stop looking backward at the people who walked away from you in the past. If you keep staring at closed doors, you will miss the beautiful door I am opening right now. Step forward with empty hands so you can embrace the one who is finally stepping up. Jesus says, "They are shedding their old skin and dropping the heavy baggage they used to carry." They finally understand that to hold your hand, they must drop their fears of commitment. They are trading their desire to walk away for a deep desire to build a home. Wait for the final minute of this message, for I have a secret kept just for you. I am going to place a specific sign in your path that will erase all your remaining doubts. This final revelation will serve as your personal compass for the beautiful days ahead. The truth they never had the courage to tell you is that you are their daily inspiration. Even when you felt broken, they saw a radiant strength in you that left them entirely breathless. I am giving them the voice to finally speak these words directly to your face. I have caught you staring blankly out the window, wondering if your time for love has passed. I am here to tell you that your time has not passed, it is just beautifully beginning. I orchestrate endings so that I can provide you with much more magnificent beginnings. Your soulmate is currently praying for a sign that they should reach out to you. I am answering their prayer by softening your heart and preparing you for their sudden arrival. Trust that my timing is flawless, and everything is converging exactly as it should. The Lord says, "Before I walk away," they cried in their heart, "I need them to know they saved me." Your mere presence in their life brought peace to a storm they could never calm alone. That is the truth they hid, but it is the truth I am forcing into the light. Keep listening, my precious child, because the final seal of peace is almost in your grasp. I want you to sleep soundly tonight, free from the anxiety of an unknown future. The sign I will reveal at the end is going to be your anchor in the morning. They have felt an invisible pull toward you that defies all human logic and reason. Every time they tried to sever the tie and walk away, the pull only grew stronger. They now realize that fighting this divine connection is completely useless and profoundly exhausting. When you feel a sudden urge to visit a certain place or change your daily routine, obey it. I am directing your physical steps so that you perfectly cross paths with their incoming journey. My guidance is always gentle, leading you directly into the blessings you have prayed for. You must cast out the lying voice of doubt that tells you this is impossible. I am the God of the impossible, and I specialize in resurrecting dead hopes and broken dreams. Your soulmate connection is a masterpiece I have been painting since before you were born. Jesus says, "They used to wear a mask of indifference to hide how intensely they felt about you. They lacked the courage to be vulnerable, fearing that honesty would leave them totally shattered. I have shattered their pride instead, leaving only a pure, desperate need for your love. Do not turn off this message, because the ending contains the key to your tomorrow. The final sign I give you will be undeniable, something you cannot mistake for a simple coincidence. I want your faith to be absolute when you finally see them walking toward you. The one truth they never told you is that they compare everyone else to your shining light. No one else has ever come close to bringing them the comfort and joy that you provide. Before they walk away to settle for less, I am stopping them in their tracks entirely. You have felt a heavy spiritual warfare lately, a struggle in your mind to maintain peace. That is the enemy trying to distract you right before your greatest blessing makes its grand entrance. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and I will shield your mind from every dark thought. I am asking you to prepare your physical space for the arrival of this monumental love. Make room in your life, your home, and your heart, because they are not just visiting. They are coming to stay, bringing a lifetime of devotion that you deeply deserve. The Lord says, "Before I walk away," they admitted in the quiet dark, "I must try one last time." This was the turning point where I stepped in and filled their weary spirit with sudden bravery. The truth they hid is now acting as the driving force behind their eager return. Stay close to my words, because the final revelation is exactly what your spirit needs today. At the close of this message, I will place a seal of peace over your past and future. You will walk away from this video completely transformed and bubbling with genuine hope. They have stared at your picture, tracing the lines of your face in their lonely imagination. They lacked the courage to tell you that you are the most beautiful soul they have ever known. I am wiping away their hesitation so they can finally speak these compliments out loud. When a deep, reassuring calm settles over you during a moment of high stress, smile gently. That is my spirit whispering that your soulmate is sending you love through their silent prayers. I am weaving your spirits together so tightly that distance no longer matters at all. You must stop replaying your old failures and mistakes in the theater of your mind. I have already forgiven you, and your soulmate will love you precisely because of your journey. Open your arms wide, because the love arriving is completely free of judgment and shame. Jesus says, "They are standing at the threshold, their hand hovering over the door to your life. They are done pretending they can walk away and be happy without your sweet voice. I am giving them the final push to knock on your door and bare their soul. Do not stop listening now, for you are dangerously close to receiving the final secret sign. I have reserved this specific blessing for those who faithfully wait upon my gentle instruction. Stay with me, and let the promise of tomorrow fill your chest with soaring anticipation. The hidden truth they carry is that you are the answer to a prayer they prayed as a child. They asked me for someone who would understand their heart, and I created you to do just that. Before they walk away from my answered prayer, I am opening their blinded eyes. You have noticed numbers repeating in your life, catching your attention at odd times of day. These are not random chances, they are gentle nudges from heaven telling you to stay alert. I use these small markers to remind you that I am closely managing your entire path. Let go of the need to control how and when this connection will finally take place. Your human hands are too small to carry the massive weight of orchestrating a divine romance. Hand the pen back to me, and let me finish writing the greatest chapter of your life. The Lord says. Before I walk away, they realized with a gasp, walking away means losing my only true home. You are their sanctuary, the only place where their restless spirit has ever found real rest. I am removing the blinders from their eyes so they can see this truth clearly. Keep your heart anchored here, because the final seal of peace will be delivered very soon. I am going to wrap your soul in a blanket of comfort that no earthly sorrow can penetrate. The sign I reveal will be your guiding star when you wake up to a new morning. They lacked the courage to tell you that they have been utterly terrified of true intimacy. Their past taught them to build walls, but your gentle nature has begun to melt those stones. I am helping them dismantle the fortress so they can step fully into your loving grace. When you suddenly feel like crying tears of joy for no apparent reason, let them fall freely. That is your soul recognizing the massive shift happening in the spiritual realm right this very second. I am clearing the obstacles out of your way to make a straight path for love. You must deeply believe that you are entirely worthy of being chosen and cherished forever. You are not an option, a second choice, or someone to be left behind in the cold. You are a royal child of heaven, and I am bringing someone who will treat you accordingly. Jesus says. They are packing away their doubts and stepping out of the shadows of their painful history. The thought of walking away has been completely erased from their mind by my divine intervention. They are marching toward you with a truth that will heal every broken piece of your heart. Do not turn away, for the end of this message holds the exact key to your future joy. I am going to give you a secret sign that will bring absolute confirmation to your weary soul. Stay in my loving presence and absorb the incredible peace I am pouring over you. The profound truth they never told you is that they want to build a family with you. They see a lifetime of quiet mornings, shared meals, and deep laughter staring back from your eyes. Before they walk away in fear of failure, I am giving them a vision of victory. You have felt a gentle breeze on a completely still day, brushing softly against your cheek. That is the touch of my angels, dispatched to comfort you while your soulmate finishes their preparation. You are surrounded by heavenly support, cheering for the beautiful union that is quickly approaching. Release your grip on the people who could not recognize your immense and glowing value. I had to remove them from your path so your hands would be empty to receive this blessing. Your soulmate is coming to fill your life with a love that never threatens to leave. The Lord says, "Before I walk away, they cried out to me, I need to know if they feel it too." I answered their desperate cry by showing them the depth of your faithful, waiting heart. The truth they hid is now the very thing drawing them rapidly back to your side. Stay with me until the final sentence, because your reward for listening is nearly here. I am going to present you with the final seal of peace that will end your season of waiting. The sign I promise will be a beacon of light in your physical world tomorrow. They lacked the courage to admit that they have been intensely jealous of anyone close to you. They want to be your protector, your confidant, and the only one who holds your sweet attention. I am teaching them how to step up and claim the position I created for them. When a sudden, vivid dream of them wakes you up, write it down and hold it close. I am using your dreams to show you the beautiful reality that is about to unfold awake. I am aligning your subconscious mind so that your physical meeting feels like coming home. You must step boldly into this new season without dragging the heavy chains of yesterday. Your past is completely forgiven, and your soulmate's past has been washed entirely clean by my hand. Look forward with bright eyes, because the horizon is glowing with the promise of true love. Jesus says, "They have dropped their bags at the door of their old life and refuse to turn back."